What's up out there? Welcome back to some more Melvor Idle. We are on hardcore adventure mode for April Fools. And this is actually day 2. I'm getting ready to record my normal adventure series, so I figured I'd go ahead and throw an episode of this out there also. And the early phases are kind of a lot to check in with anyway, so probably not a bad thing. I kind of wish I was a streamer because there's so many things that go on. Be kind of cool to stream all this and show what I'm actually doing more often than just one video because it's hard to describe everything. But yesterday, when I did my video, I'd worked on it all day and we were up at combat level 63. And when I did the video, I don't remember if I got any further overnight or not, or after the video, I should say, but I am now at level 79, so that means all of my skills can be brought up to level 79 as well, and that's going to be a good thing. But let's see what we did between then and now, and then we'll get into where we're going. So, I went into fishing overnight. I wasn't sure if I wanted to make money or do fishing, and I'm glad I did the fishing part because I got the message in the bottle, which opens up the secret area here, which gets you the raw skeleton fish. And I was already of the level to pull the skeleton fish, so I fished overnight, and now you can see my prayer level is pretty high. So I've been running on this all day. Probably do another few hours of that tonight. Get that built up. I need to get some health built up. I have some healing, but not very much. I really need to spend more time on that. But I did do some fishing. I think I fished up crabs or something. And I think I sold them, and then I fished up some more crabs. It's kind of a long story on that. I don't remember how I floated between everything, but I've, fishing and cooking, when I left off earlier, they were at level 70. That's why those are there. And let's see. I was doing straight easy tasks for Slayer. So I've been working on that. We have level 46 Slayer, which is important because you can't get into the runic runes until level 45, and in the runic runes you will find this thief, and he drops gloves of silence. So I'm a huge fan of those gloves because when you go into thieving, these things offer 150 gold from thieving, 50 extra stealth, and a little bit of interval reduction on thieving. So it's helpful. You don't have to keep buying the gloves. I know the gloves that you pay for, the thieving gloves themselves, like these things here, these give you 75 stealth, but this only gives you 50, but you also get the extra gold and the little interval. So I personally like the gloves of silence. I don't have to keep paying for them. And it was fortunate that I was able to get them today. And I actually, once I hit level 45 Slayer, I stopped, went and got those things, ground that out. I don't know, it took probably a couple hundred of those things. Let's see here. If we go into the monster log, I killed 238 of them, 236. So took a little bit, got them, and I burned a lot of health off trying to get that because I think I had 1,800 health, and I'm down to 600 of that, of whatever this thing is here. Definitely need to get more of that. So what have we done today besides all of this? Of course, I'm doing some thieving now. You'll notice that I did open up smithing and I did open up farming. I opened up smithing. I had high hopes of coming in here and getting, let's see, the problem is you got to come down here to the troll, and I wanted silver bars. I wanted silver ore. The big problem is you got to go all the way down there. Like you can get, no, where was it? Maybe it is the miner. Yeah, you can get gold and stuff, but you don't get silver until you get down here. If you go into combat and go into penumbra, these statues drop silver bars and gold bars, but they're doing a little too much damage. What I want those for is to upgrade my gear. This stuff here. I've already got one, the silver upgrade for this applied. So I have a new goal now, which we're going to go over here in a second, but What I was really trying to spend a lot of today on was to try to gear this stuff up. If you get this into the gold status, like this silver status, it's kind of crappy. It doesn't help out. But once you get this into gold, it starts giving you damage reduction. So you've got the base gear. I still got this cold. You got this base gear, and then it goes up to silver, and then it goes up to gold. And once you get them into gold, you get the best stats for that piece of equipment, and you also get damage reduction on that, which means, and this is something I didn't learn until far into my gaming career, or far into my Melvor Idol career, but with these upgraded, you can start taking on bigger stuff. I'm level 60, so I should be able to put on, I don't remember what kind of gear we can do here. I can't even see this stuff. I don't remember when, like Adamant Rune, I think you have to be like level 70 to put dragon gear on. And I think maybe level 60 is somewhere in here, 60 or 70 is dragon gear. So I'm really pushing to get into dragon gear, which means my defense needs to be up 10 levels. And then my attack needs to be up 7 levels so I can equip the weapons that come with it. So I'm hopeful, and what I'm working towards right this second is thieving up enough money. I want mining. It's going to cost me 25 million. So I'm booking along trying to get to that. I did unlock farming. I did do some thieving up of some seeds. So I've got farming rolling. The timer is cut way short on this. So 14 minutes, 8 minutes. I just planted these not very long ago. So, I mean, the timer, I was worried that the timer would be a lot longer. So I've got farming rolling. I've been buying bank slots left and right. Let's see what else we've been doing. I bought Auto Eat Tier 2. I need to work on the Clue Chasers insignia. I wanted to get my thieving up a little bit first. Mainly because I need to steal from, I think, one of these trolls or something. Because I think I need logs that I can't get. That's basically what I'm getting at. Redwoods or something. I'll have to figure out where they're at. Probably the lumberjack, I'm guessing. He probably drops what I need. But he's got like 60%. The other thing is I want to get this mastery up to 50% because 50% mastery gives you 100% increased gold. So I'm pushing towards that. And I did get the Ancient Ring of Skills from fishing last night, and I would put that on, but I got the Gold Topaz Ring, which is where you get the Signet Ring. So I need Signet half from here, which the Clue Chasers insignia is the little amulet. That helps you get the pieces of the Signet Ring. So I got a lot of things in motion here I'm trying to get to. I want to get mining, and I want to get smithing done. Smithing's gone pretty quick. I mean, I'm already at level 41, so mining should go fairly quickly. And this is going to zing along. If I can gear this guy up, man, we're going to be hitting some dungeons hard. I wasn't really thinking about it, but we're going to have to roll through all the different Slayer areas. I might just go ahead and get the Slayer cape, try to get that thing done. At some point, we're going to have to get all the Slayer gear. So I need to get these guys geared up so I can start doing harder Slayer tasks. I'm running into problems with that. I tried looking at doing some of the harder tasks, but they were just taking too much food, and I just didn't want to spend the time on it. These things, they don't take a whole lot of food, and I'm getting some Slayer XP. I'm more concerned about the level of things right now, especially to get that Gloves of Silence. Now that I've got that, I don't really care as much, but all this needs to be pushing forward. The things that push into my combat level is going to be prayer, which I'm happily moving along with, hit points, defense, strength, and attack. So these skills here, Slayer ranged could if I leveled it up, but I'm not going to bother with it right now. And I want to start hitting these dungeons. Like, I want to start rolling through these and letting it park on them for a little bit. For one, you get the pets out of them, and the pets are very helpful. But there's also some good gear, like the deep sea ship has amulets of torture and stuff. We're gonna have to figure out if we can do that amulet or not. The Fury of the Elemental Zodiacs. We got a lot of grind going. So getting money and a food source early on, I think, is key. And there's not much else I need right now aside from getting this. Once I hit combat level 99, I am going to work nonstop on these non-combat skills. I'll grind out the money and work on that. And then I'll start worrying about agility. I don't really want to go too far into endgame without all the skills in place, because the agility skills that I've taken are kind of jackass, and I really need to work on these. I took this negative skill because I've been trying to do combat, but that's penalizing myself a little bit. Yeah, probably not good. I could switch this one, but this costs so much to switch. It's 2.5 million, and that kind of pulls me back from what I was doing. So I don't know. I do need to continue on with this. Oh, I will say that I got this at 20% and this at 20%. So Coal Stones and Rooftop Run, I'm getting a little bit extra gold. I got a little bit extra stealth on thieving. So a little bit of skill XP on it. So we're doing well there. I just need to finish off this agility. I just haven't really focused on it. I've been trying to get everything else moving. It's kind of cool how fast everything goes on here. I mean, it's just blazing along, tick, 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 tick. You know, you're looking at months worth of work in like days, 2 days. You know, it's kind of wild seeing this go so fast. And it makes it kind of a challenge too, because what do I take next? What do I take next? I think once I start getting these skills going, I don't really know if I have one over the other. Like, I'm going to do mining next. After that, I don't know that I care about any of these. Like, I'll have to have wood cutting before fire making, probably. Fire making's really not going to... If this was a normal game, I would care more about fire making at some point, because it's going to give me the XP, the mastery XP boost. But this thing's just so cranked up, who cares? You know, it's just flying along. So anyway, that is where we are. I'm going to let this run. I am going to get my 25 million, which we are getting very close to. Maybe I could sell some stuff and get there. I somehow doubt that, though. I don't really have anything else I can sell. I got a little bit of crap here to get rid of. I'm not really keeping a whole lot. I'm keeping some of the base materials, because once I start crafting or mining or smithing, really, like, I got enough to smith some stuff up here. And that's kind of all I've been keeping. Little odds and ends stuff, bones, big bones. I probably should have kept more of the leather. I got some of these basic bags, like the gems that I think I'm going to need, because these go into, the emeralds go into bolts. I think the topaz goes into summoning or something. I can't remember. There's something I use that for. And of course, diamond luck potions. So I'm trying to keep some of this stuff, eyeballs, crap like that. Just some of the minor stuff. I shouldn't say minor, but some of the stuff that we're going to need down the road, I've been hanging on to. And then all this so I can cook at any point in time, or I'm sorry, farm at any point in time. And then the rest of this stuff I've just been kind of ditching. We close? How close are we? We're getting there. Yeah. So at any rate, that is what I'm going to do, is get mining unlocked, work on mining a little bit, and then get my smithing brought up to 99. I want my character geared, and I want to be in dungeons, and I want to be doing some serious combat. I know that's going to take away from Slayer to a degree to go into the dungeons, but like I said, we can get some pets out of them, and I may prioritize these a little bit further down the road once I get into the Dragonite gear. I'm not sure. Let's see here. Put compost on all that stuff. Get this down. And there's still not enough. Still got some unlocks on this to do. 55, 60, 50. Getting there. But that is today's progress. I don't know that I'll have a video out tomorrow, but I'll probably have another one here in a few days or something. Unless something big happens and I get, you know, wild hair to put a video out. But I don't necessarily want to do one of these every day. But we'll see how it goes. Anyway, that will do it for this video. We will catch you on the next one. Take care.